It's hump day. Over the hump we go, and south of the border, they're calling this a Wednesday that feels like a Friday because we're on the verge of Big Turkey Day south of the border. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I'm Tyler Glenn, and welcome into the beach bunker. It's a frosty beach bunker today. Yeah, we've got some beautiful frost, some thick fog in the area last night. Thankfully, that has cleared up for the most part. We'll take a look at your roads coming up in just a second. Coming up on the show today, everybody's talking about tariffs. What does this even mean? Why is everybody panicking? Why is there all this worry now on top of the worry we had yesterday? We'll break it all down for you. We will have a little bit of fun with it, if that's even possible, and we'll tell you what all this Trump tariff nonsense means for you, because, again, politicians have got their knickers in a knot, and there is some reason to be slightly concerned. We'll break it down for you, and we'll have some beach time at the same time. Of course we will. Mercury is in retrograde. What the hell does that even mean? Talking about translating things into proper English. So apparently this is like an astrological thing. It could mean easily miscommunicating stuff. You could have some technological challenges, apparently. And so we'll take a look at that this morning and see how the Mercury in retrograde could be affecting you. Also, teachers sharing some of the weirdest Christmas gifts they've ever received through the holidays. And they've gotten some pretty weird stuff over the years. The U.S. city that's the most popular bucket list experience city in the world. And we're going to talk about your bucket list experiences. Some of the stuff that you've managed to check off your bucket list, and some of the things that you still want to take part in on your bucket list. And this has to do with travel. Maybe you've always wanted to see the CN Tower. Maybe you've always wanted to go to San Francisco. We're going to talk a bit about that. And Taylor Swift. Oh, it's been so long since we've talked about Taylor. She's ranked number 2 on Billboard's greatest pop stars of the 21st century, of all time. Number 2, which got me thinking, who in the hell would be number 1? And how big is this person? Maybe Paul McCartney? John Lennon, maybe? I don't know. Bruce Springsteen? We'll take a look together, and then we'll get into a debate on that. First, let's see how much of that fog we still have left over from last night. Let's take a look outside, give you a weather update. Not quite as cold as what we had yesterday. It is still a chilly morning. Waking up the minus 17 at the beach bunker feels like minus 22. At the airport, minus 14 feels like minus 17. So we're a little cooler on the south end of the city today. We're going to be experiencing some periods of light snow and the most incredible frost in the Brandon region. Are you allowed to call that hoarfrost? I don't know why they call it that. It sounds like such a dirty name. Oh, hoarfrost. I think, or horror frost? Like, chop, chop, chop. Gawk, which seems so much more appropriate than the other one. Because especially this time of the morning, it does look a little spooky outside with all the white on the trees and the power lines and anything that can hang on to some frost. But it's going to make for some great pictures, picture postcard kind of morning. And I'm sure some of those shots are already in the mailbag. We'll take a look coming up in just a second. So again, we have the fog clearing out, some light snow possibly today and tonight, high minus 10, not unreasonable. Tomorrow, we're going to clear out, sunny and 14, but then, we could see minus 30 for an overnight low Thursday into Friday. It's gonna get cold, man. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, basically the U.S. Thanksgiving long weekend, epic cold coming for our area. Epic. Minus 30 is not fun in the overnight low, and then our daytime highs. We'll struggle to get to minus 20 on Friday for a daytime high. But back into the teens next week. So if you are traveling south for Black Friday, if you've got some travel plans, maybe you've got some American friends coming here to celebrate a 4-day weekend, make sure they got that car plugged in because you're not going to get going to any Black Friday sale after a minus 30 and just leaving it out there on the street. So we've got real cool stuff headed our way, okay? Okay, let's take a look at the temperature map this morning, see how everybody else is faring across the continent, see how everybody is doing from coast to coast on this 27th day. They call this Blackout Wednesday. Did you know that? Why is it called Blackout Wednesday? It's Blackout Wednesday because south of the border, as people do absolutely no work getting ready for this 4-day weekend. Not only is it one of the busiest travel days, if not the busiest travel day on the calendar for all of North America, something like 70 million people will be in airports today. But once these people get home to Middle America, to their place where they're going to gobble down all this turkey over the 4-day weekend, they're getting together with friends. You know what that's like. You're going back to your hometown. You got a high school reunion going on. You're meeting with your friends and family. And so tonight, they will have a few drinks. And it must be a lot because I'm not making up the term Blackout Wednesday. That is actually, you can Google Blackout Wednesday, and it's actually called that. They will drink to excess, likely to the point of not remembering what happened the day before. Many regrets will be had on Thanksgiving Thursday. Blackout Wednesday. Many wild stories will be told the rest of the long weekend. Okay, wind chill, and then let's get to our good mornings. Wind chill. Oh, not to have wind chill. Oh, to live in places like Texas where they don't have any, or Florida, or Alabama, or Southern California. But the rest of the continent's got the wind chill, and the worst of it's in the red, and that includes us. But Saskatchewan and Alberta have it worse this morning. And on the radar, you can see a little bit of that snow coming in. Bottom left corner of your screen, you can see some of that snow coming in from Saskatchewan. Give us a night light dusting of snow to go along with that frost, which will come later today. Okay, let's take a look and see who we have got to say good morning to in chat and say welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day for our American friends. Happy Wednesday that feels like a Friday. Happy Wednesday that feels like a Friday. Getting nothing done, getting ready for turkey tomorrow for Thanksgiving. And Tasha is here on Twitch this morning to say hello. Good morning, Tosh. MJ's here too. And Road Reverend and Quentin and Cheryl all in on Twitch to start the show this morning. Welcome to you all. Good to see you. Cindy's here too. Mid-July 69 is here. Ooh, she's chilly this morning, says Mid-July. welcome aboard. Tika's here on TikTok. Good morning, Tika. Nice to see you. KDD4380 is here on Twitch. Polar Bear is here on Twitch as well, along with Megan joining us on Facebook. Hello, Megan. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch saying it was a foggy one coming back in from Winnipeg last night. And nice to see that you made it home safe and sound. That's awesome. Janine is here on Facebook. It's Hump Day. Good morning, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Mavis here on Facebook. Nick's here on Facebook, too. That hoarfrost this morning was just spectacular. Just spectacular. Did you? I put a post on Facebook. You can add to that, or you can send it to the mailbag. This is literally outside my window this morning as I was getting ready for the show. Just as I was getting ready to start, I ran upstairs and went click, click. Took a couple. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful Friday. And once the sun comes up, things won't look so black and white. We'll be back to color. A little bit of color. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous morning coming up. Borrowed Bean is here on Twitch. Good morning, Borrowed Bean. It's nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome. We've got Lally here on TikTok. Good morning, Lally and Cindy. And Barry is here on TikTok, too. Good morning. Good to see you. Borrowed Bean, Mama J. Molly is here stopping in to say good morning, and then I'm going to be here on and off like yesterday. Getting ready with the turkey, getting ready for the stuffing, getting ready for the Blackout Wednesday. Jody Caslick is here on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Jody. Nice to see you. Val Kirby. Oh, wow. Hi, Val. It's been a while. Nice to see you, Val. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're having a great week. Happy Hump Day to you. Laurie is here. Oh, I seen Laurie last night. Laurie's joining us on Facebook this morning. Saw Laurie last night. It was night 2 of me being game show host to help out the crew at Tim Hortons. They had their staff appreciation seasonal gathering, and it was another fantastic night of giving away televisions and iPads to their staff. I had so much fun. It was just so great. It was just awesome. There's nothing better than making people happy with big prizes that you didn't have to pay for. It's other people's stuff, giving away other people's stuff. Oh, it was great. I think I have some pictures. Well, we'll save that for good thing, okay? So we'll save that for good thing. We'll do that all day. Trev Webb is, hey, Trev, it's good to see you, pal. Hope you're doing good. Hope your drive is easy, does it? Going well. Good to see you this morning. Welcome. Greg is here this morning. Good morning, everyone. Thanks again, Tyler, for everything. Thank you. Thank you for letting me give away those prizes. So much fun. Such a great crew. And, oh, my gosh, it was... Yeah, what's to say other than, when you're giving away that much stuff to the staff and making that many people happy, it was a lot of fun. E-bikes, TVs, iPads, countless gift cards, and then $100 bills and $50 bills, and it was great. I was Santa Claus on behalf of Tim Hortons. Loretta is here, and Loretta's here on Facebook this morning. Ron is here on Facebook, too. Good morning. Oh, and my gosh, it's Riley Parker. Oh, my gosh. Riley, how are the girls? Hello, girls. Hi, girls. Riley's girls. I like to say hello. Uncle Ty is here to say good morning. Hope you guys are doing well, getting ready for Christmas. Be good. Get those letters ready to go to Santa if you haven't sent them already. Nadine is here on TikTok. We've got Michael on TikTok, and Lawrence, and Allie, and Cassandra. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. We're piling in. It's a late start. Everyone's amazed by that frost outside. It's absolutely beautiful. MJ says, I saw their Facebook post. They really do treat their staff wonderfully. What a great place to work. They must have mentioned family and love 100 times last night. Family and love. And I said, okay, in my family, I don't get a 55-inch flat screen TV. Hello? I got to talk to the producers of this show. I'm getting the short end of the stick. Who owns this company? What? Me? Oh, cheapskate. I got to talk to the boss. I've got multiple personality disorder. Oh, yeah, it was fun. It was really good time. We're going to do that. Let's get to good thing. Let's go. Yesterday's good thing. If you're just joining the show for the first time, we like to start with a little bit of positivity. So what we do is we start with something great that happened yesterday. And it doesn't have to be, spectacular new job, anything like that, or engagement or anything like that. It could be you got to give away prizes at a holiday gathering. You know what? Here is some of the crew. Here's some of the pictures from the event I was at last 2 nights, actually. And there I am, microphone in hand. Oh, look at the smile on my face. Giving TVs away. Giving away TVs to the staff. And you know what? Here's the thing. Now is your opportunity. If you know of somebody that is looking to be part of a great team, just go in and tell the folks at Tim Hortons that Tyler sent you. And I betcha, Rhonda or Taylor or Brad or Greg or, there's the whole crew. They would be happy to have you. They would be, I cut some heads off here. That's not good. Hang on a second. We got to get the good-looking people in the back. Oh, yeah. Part of the photo booth. Oh, yeah. And it was a beautiful setup. Great time. Great prizes. What a great crew. Thanks again for having me, guys. Definitely yesterday's good thing. 2 days in a row for me. So type in GT and then let it rip. Tell me what happened with you. Yesterday's good thing. That was awesome. Oh, I think Quentin had a hot date night. Hang on. Oh, Quentin had a hot date night. He was with the missus at the Cirque show at the Keystone Center. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was an earlier picture of the kids. Oh, look at that. Look at the violin player. Oh, my gosh. There's something I do in between shows. I do, actually, I'm lying. This is how I warm up for the Tyler Glen Show every morning. I've got a couple of toilet paper rolls I put on a couple of platforms, and I do my stretches like this. Keeps me loose and limber. I also swing around the chandelier like this. We've gone through a few of them. Tracy has asked me to quit doing that now. Tyler, please stop swinging on the chandelier as part of your warm-up. So I've quit doing that. But some do it professionally. And Quentin, it looks like, took out his lovely wife on a beautiful date night. So, boy, what a great way to start. Oh, we got lots of GTs. Hang on. Okay, I got to get caught up here. Here we go. Lots of good stuff. This is so great. Cheryl had a shopping day with her mom. That is awesome. Oh, Nick was over taste testing at Timmy's. Had the spicy rosé flatbread and the hot chocolate muffin. You know what's funny? Is true story. I come out of the party. What are the instructions on my phone from Tracy to go and get the peppermint hot chocolates for her and Libby? So I go and get peppermint hot chocolates. And oh my gosh, and of course I go there and it's like, oh, we're so sad. We missed you at the Christmas party. We're working. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I get busted. I can't go anywhere. It's just like, it was so fun. It was so great. But yeah, no, it was like a Tim Hortons overload yesterday, giving away all those prizes, being at their staff celebration, then off to the store to get some of those peppermint hot chocolates. They are good. Hey, Nick, they are good. Zumba Bernice, I got my Costco hot dog and Krispy Kreme. Oh my God, Costco hot dog. Did you bring me one? Zumba Bernice, my all-time favorite Costco hot dog. They deliver with Skip the Dishes, apparently. Somebody was telling me that. I don't know what you would tip on $1.50, but somebody is getting the rough end of the stick there. MJ finally got the sliding doors on her van to work. Yeah! Sliding doors. Yes, come on in, D. Come on in, Sean, on TikTok. Yesterday's good thing. You just got to type in GT and then let us know something cool that happened. Like Boiled Bean. Went axe throwing last night and put JT's face on the screen. Yeah, fantastic. Of course, we're talking politician JT, not dad JT, not human being JT, but politician JT, that's okay. And it's all in fun. KDD, I don't want the Secret Service showing up at the beach bunker. KDD 4380, JT got a wonderful surprise from my brother yesterday. I'd been dreading the 12-hour drive to his place for Christmas, and he surprised me with plane tickets so I don't have to drive. Holy crap! Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Now, isn't that a great gift? That is just the greatest. Doesn't have to be some big item that's going to collect dust 5 years from now. A plane ticket. Oh, I love that. Congratulations. Trev says, so go in and order a whole bunch of food from Tim Hortons and said, Tyler, got this? Well, they're going to put you to work, Trev Webb. Yeah, they'll put you to work. You'd look good behind the counter. You're a good guy. Big smile on your face. You're good. Nick says, I got to go over to Timmy's. Not just because of all this, but I can promote the heck out of it. Whoa, hey, you know what? Ambassadors are wonderful. You are wonderful. Amanda is here to say good morning. I love. Oh, Quentin is here. Kelsey took me. Oh, okay. So it was a hot date night. It has been confirmed. The GT was a hot date night. However, the bill was paid by Kelsey. You cheapskate, Quentin. You really, you made her pay. I can't believe it. Such a lovely and patient wife you have, and yet you made her pay. Well, that's good though. Christmas is coming. Then the cheapskate side of my brain kicks in. It's okay that she paid. You can get those in bulk from Costco. What can I get? The hot dogs in bulk? Oh, Trev's got a GT. My wonderful wife made me banana cream pie. Oh, wow. Banana cream pie? Did you send me pictures? Oh, no. Trev Webb sent pictures of frost. Oh, look at them coming. That is beautiful. Oh, we're going to have a lot of these throughout the morning, I can tell. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's a little blurry. That one's a little blurry. The lights. Oh, that's from earlier. That's an old shot, obviously. That picture's beautiful. Look at the frost out there. Absolutely gorgeous. And Trev, that is just super that your beautiful wife made you a banana cream pie like heaven on a fork. Oh, man, I can just picture it. Wow, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Yesterday's good thing was just fantastic. We're going to leave this up for a little bit longer. Speaking of good things, Leon's Better Than Black Friday sale is on. Leon's Furniture Superstore. If you aren't working for a company that's going to just be tossing flat screen TVs your way like Tim Hortons, you can go get one at an extra special price with our friends at Leon's Furniture Superstore. It's better than Black Friday, and they make their promise, their pledge. If you purchase something in the store between now and the end of the year, and it just so happens the price goes down, you're going to get refunded the difference. It's the holiday price guarantee with our friends at Leon's Furniture Superstore. If you're looking for furniture, appliances, electronics, and more, this is a great time. You know what? Black Friday and Boxing Day, they're circled on the calendar every year for extra special deals. And of course, at Leon's, it's no exception. Leon's.ca and 3635 Victoria Avenue. It's also Jukebox Day today. Andrew tells me that, the first artist that jumps into her mind when she hears about Jukebox Day is Elvis. Oh, yeah, pretty mama. Andrea, of course, is part of the team, the captain of the team at Ep Law Office, where they're doing real estate law, those transactions for buying and selling homes. They also take care of estate law, which means wills and estate planning. And for any type of corporate law, they're ready, willing, and able to assist you with any type of legal paperwork you might have at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And our friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery, Christmas baking is waiting for you. Nanaimo bars. I love Nanaimo bars. Oh, man, those whipped shortbreads. Oh, the sugar cookies dipped in chocolate. Oh, man, it is the most wonderful time of the year for baking at Kuiper's Family Bakery. They've got the buns, they've got the bread, and of course, they've got all your Christmas treats too at Kuiper's Family Bakery, the Super Bowl time of the year for any bakery, let alone the best bakery in Manitoba. Stop by and see them today. Kuiper's Family Bakery at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Ryan wants to know if Trev Webb is sharing some of that pie. Are you sharing your pie? I got Ryan's GT. Ooh, he got a 65-inch TV last night. What are those NFL and NHL players life size now? Holy cow. Man, I can't wait to see a picture of me on your 65-inch TV. I mean, I'm a big guy, but that'll be a big mugshot. Oh, wow. That's almost the size of your damn wall. Holy cow. Carrie Branyuk's here on Facebook. Good morning, Carrie. Nice to see you. Welcome. Hope you're having a great morning. Beautiful frost out there this morning. Absolutely awesome. MJ says my father-in-law has a jukebox in his living room. That has been a dream of mine. Far too expensive. I will own one in my mind. I have a 78 collection, but I'd love to have a Wurlitzer jukebox. It's the one that you're picturing in your mind right now. It's the one that's got the neon on top. And, of course, I've got some old records that'll go inside, but they are running $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for a jukebox. Cindy says GT made some homemade chicken soup. Is there anything better than homemade chicken? Thank you, God, for allowing a food to be so cheap yet so delicious. You know what? There's no bones. I love my barbecued hot dogs, and I love my pizza, and I love my bacon. But you know what? In the top 10 is chicken soup, and chicken soup is one of the most affordable, nutritious, delicious things. I love chicken soup. MJ loves Nanaimo bars. Oh, Trev says he's seen a 100-inch flat screen. That's in case you'd like to see NHL players' nose hairs. Nose hairs are so much fun to look at while you're watching the TV. We go for the face-off now. Oh, my God. It looks like the bristles on a barbecue brush coming out of the guy's nose. Oh, boy, this TV is too big. I'm seeing too much. Yikes. Okay, it's hump day, and we are going to have a quick, candid, fun conversation, little bit serious, just very little bit, and any questions answered on what is coming across in the media right now as a crisis for Canada. The Prime Minister has convened a Premier's meeting for this morning, and it is to discuss tariffs that are likely to come in from Donald Trump. What does this mean exactly? In plain English. And how does this affect you? How is this going to affect you at the kitchen table? How is this going to affect you in your Christmas shopping? How is this going to affect you in 2025? Because it is. It's going to affect me. It's going to affect you, whether or not it happens even. This could be a big, gotcha, and then no tariffs, which would be the best case scenario, but still, there's some ramifications on that. There's going to be some things that are going to happen. We're going to quickly discuss that and, of course, a whole lot more because we are the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Of course, it is a Friday or a Wednesday that feels like a Friday for our friends south of the border. Blackout Wednesdays. Happy Hump Day, Sunseekers. Yeah. Time to hit the beach. What do you say? And we are going to go to Florida today for our beach cam. Let's do that.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach. Oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. All day fun, catching rays. Salty air, perfect days. Smiles and waves in the haze. Shaking it in a ways. One step closer to the fun. closer to the weekend. We don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Let's go to the beach. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat, feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Oh, oh. Ocean beach. Ocean beach.
Oh, I can smell the turkey. I can smell the stuffing in the meatballs. Oh, we had such good meatballs at the Timmy's function last night. Meatballs. I love meatballs. It's meatball season. Meatball season. Our American friends getting ready for the meatballs and the turkey and the stuffing. There's a live shot of Palm Beach, Florida this morning. Good morning, Palm Beach. You are looking lovely as the sun comes up on a Wednesday. Just a few clouds. 23 degrees Celsius on a beautiful Florida Wednesday morning. And, oh, look at this. Camera stuck. So I guess we have to stay in Florida. Oh, no. We have to come back way, way up in Old Call Rusty. Let's come back to. Good day, eh? I'm Bob. I'm Doug. And this is the Great White North, eh? Welcome to the Great White North, eh? Okay, eh? Good day, eh? It's pretty cold, eh? We got lots of frost, eh? And we gotta, like, say, eh, behind everything we say, eh? You got your Molsons, you hoser? I got my Molsons. We all don't talk like that, as you can tell, but it's fun. 27 days to Christmas. Look at the days of the highways. The fog has lifted somewhat, and we are left with frost. Just beautiful, beautiful frost. It's really a picture postcard out there this morning. This is Elena. I think this is in Russell. Yeah, this is a beautiful shot of Russell this morning. Thank you for sharing that. Here we go. This is just taken this morning in beautiful downtown Russell, Manitoba. Oh, man. Yeah, as the sun comes up, we are in for some beautiful pictures. If you got them, post them, and we'll share them on this Hump Day Wednesday. Minus 16 degrees at the beach bunker, feels like minus 21. At the airport, minus 14, feels like minus 17. We'll have light snow today and minus 10. Light snow will continue tonight, and then we're into the deep freeze, guys. Sunshine for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's the good news. Bad news is those overnight lows are going to get nasty, like dangerous nasty, like close to minus 30. So prepare for some bone-chilling cold as soon as the snow is done for tomorrow, okay? It is going to get really, really cold. Here is a look at the air temperature map across the continent, and then we'll get into your wind chill, and then we'll get into the matters at hand, the big story of the morning. There's the temperature map, and here is our wind chill. There we go. All right. Okay, so here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our friends, our neighbors south of the border had an election, and they have voted in Donald Trump in overwhelming numbers. That we know. He is a businessman that has made his living by being a controversial business person, making some questionable yet effective decisions for his companies, regardless of where you sit on the fence. And where that leaves us as a country is, well, with a little bit of anxiety. Because by now, I'm sure you've heard that he has said that he is going to put 25% tariffs on Canada. What the hell does that even mean? What does that even mean? Well, we have to think of Canada as a store. for a moment, okay? And because we make stuff, we produce stuff, and then we ship it off. And close to home, we know that because we have a big pork processing plant. It's Maple Leaf, and the piggies come in and they process them and make our beautiful bacon we love so much. And they make, of course, our farmers. They produce wheat, which they also ship around the world, our lumber, our oil, and then there's stuff we make, like in Southern Ontario. They're making cars. And you know what? Canada makes a lot of stuff. We are a big store, and we make billions and billions of dollars worth of stuff. And where does this stuff go? Well, we sell it around the world. Many countries buy our stuff from the Canada store. But the thing is that we have one customer that kind of stands above all customers when it comes to buying stuff from the Canada store. And that customer is the United States. And just to show it to you, not to boggle you with any kind of mind-numbing numbers, but just to kind of put this in perspective. And instead of looking at the B with the billion, let's just pretend it's a paycheck for you. Okay, so every week you make $400. Oh, that's nice. $400 a week. That $400 comes from the United States. And on your paycheck, $20 comes from China, $11 comes from Japan, $10 comes from the UK, $6 comes from Mexico. The Netherlands kicks in $5 to your paycheck. So your paycheck, $400. You could add the other countries together, and it still doesn't touch our number one customer, which is the United States. They buy all our stuff. Now, the interesting thing is that this is reciprocated. So I'm going to say something controversial. I'm going to say something that you're probably not going to agree with, but it's the actual truth. They're not just our friends. They're not just our neighbors. They're family members. The United States is our family. You don't always get along with family. In fact, sometimes when there's arguments, those family arguments, as you may or may not know, can sometimes get a little nastier than the ones with your friends because there's a very close relationship. Very close. And sometimes Canadians don't want to talk about that. But that's the truth. That's the facts. We are intertwined. We're family. And we're going to get in a family squabble. So here we go. It's Thanksgiving. Why not? Throw some turkey around. Toss the stuff, and that's what's going to happen. Well, how is it going to affect you? How is it going to affect you and your pocketbook? Well, tariffs mean tax. And for what it's worth, when you go to the United States, when you do a little cross-border trip and you come back, what do? They stop you at the border. They ask you what you bought. And you say, I bought some shoes, and I bought some perfume, and I bought some gifts, and I bought some grocery items, and so on and so forth. And the reason they're asking you what you bought, number one, and it's most important, is to make sure for safety and security, no drugs, no weapons, no terrorists, and things like that. But down the line, they want to make sure that you're not bringing in too much American stuff. And if you are, they're going to tax you. They're going to tariff you. And that means you're going to have to pay more for that stuff that you brought in. Now, back to the 25% that Trump wants to add on. There won't be any travel involved. We basically want to sell our stuff from the Canada store, and he wants to tack on 25%. If that were to happen, and I don't think it's going to, but if it were, it would collapse our economy. Let's face it. It would completely take us to our knees. We would be in very, very serious trouble, that's not in their best interest because we're their store. If you have a favorite store or a favorite hairdresser or a great restaurant, do you want to send them out of business? No. But when you go to your favorite restaurant, you might want the meal a little bit cheaper. You might want a 2-for-1 special sometimes. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're respectful and there's some mutual agreement there. So, in layman's terms, That's really what's going on here. But the thing is, because you're dealing with Trump, you got to take everything seriously. And the whole world is doing that. And this has pluses and negatives. But I don't think it's any reason to panic. Unless you're a snowbird headed south in a few weeks. Because this leads me to what can we do next? What is within your control? If you have the opportunity to buy some U.S. dollars, I highly recommend doing that. Because part of whether or not they put a tariff on, the Canadian economy is in trouble. You and I have known that for a while, okay? And if you want to ever travel to the United States, you're going to go to Minot for a weekend or to our friends at the casino and you'd like to leverage the dollar, or maybe you are a snowbird, it's probably best you buy American dollars now because the future is not good for the Canadian dollar. Which leads me to my next thing, which is food inflation. Things are going to start getting expensive for fresh fruit. Anything we bring into the country from the United States, our strawberries, our fruit, that food that comes across the border, it's going to continue coming in. No worries, no problem. But as the dollar goes down, your grocery store's paying more for that, and they're going to pass that along to you. So those are things in the immediate future that are going to affect you. The Canadian dollar and the price you're paying at the grocery store. Ryan says tariffs mean we can't ship or export anything without being taxed on our own surplus of resources. Well, kind of, sort of. I hope that I was able to just kind of rudimentary it so that, folks can understand how this is all going down. Blessed Mama says probably end up in a recession. It would be much worse than that. The media doesn't want to say that. We were just in a recession. The media also doesn't want to say that. Those numbers are not entirely accurate, in my opinion. I believe we've just come through a recession. And if they were to put on 25%, it would send Canada into a depression. Again, that is in no one's best interest. It's not in their best interest. It's obviously not in our best interest. Blessed Mama says it's scary to think about. But here's the thing I need you to keep in mind. And here's what I think about. Is when you're negotiating with somebody, the most powerful thing in any negotiation is being able to walk away. Say, I'm not interested. I don't want to do that. Or followed by scaring the hell out of somebody, which, in Canada, it's something of a foreign thing. We're such a nice people. We don't want to scare anybody. We love everybody, eh? Have a beer, eh? Grab a toque, eh? But this is a negotiation tactic. That's what this is. We do have to take it seriously. They have some concerns, and we should hear them out. I've said it before because I have some friends that work for Border Protection in the U.S. People are coming into Canada and going into the United States. We've said that on this show for months. The media don't talk about it. All of a sudden, oh yeah, we forgot to mention, there's like 30,000. That could be as high as 50,000. Really? So these people in other countries are using us in Canada as a springboard to kind of go in the back door? That's not right. And most Canadians agree with that. Again, it falls to the media to tell the public, guys, we're being used. These people are coming in the back door into the state. So the Americans are like, hey, get your shit together up there. What are you guys doing? And Canadians are like, we don't have news on Facebook. We don't know what's going on. Molly says, and this is why I think he's bad for my country. But they messed around, they'll find out. Quentin says, Canada needs to produce more goods and slow down imports. We could also charge heavily on our resources. Blessed Mom says, I don't feel confident with who is representing our country. That is a very valid point. And actually, Kevin O'Leary was on Fox News saying that Donald Trump should just meet with Pierre Poilievre. He shouldn't even meet with Trudeau. Can you imagine? I know we don't like to talk politics, but this is kind of like, this is drama theater. This is like the best reality TV show. I mean, Donald Trump is a reality star. He's bringing drama to politics. And for Kevin O'Leary, Canadian guy who left Canada, said, this is no future. There's just no hope for any business person in Canada. says we should go and he should meet with Pierre Poilievre directly. I'm like, oh my God. And that's another positive, is that Trudeau is done. I mean, as much fun as we make about Justin and stuff, it is over for that guy. We have in Canada right now what's equivalent of like a lame duck president, which Trump will be in year 3. That means he can't run again. And Trudeau is done. All the polls, he may not even win his own seat. So it's just a waiting game. It's kind of like in football when you're just waiting out the clock. We're just waiting out the clock. Hopefully he just doesn't wreck it on the way out the door. Quentin says one of our biggest problems is that Canadians don't put themselves first. Time for us to get it together. And we've been saying that for years. I don't know if it'll happen. But it'll take something like Trump to make it happen. Unfortunately, again, for good or for bad, if it makes people realize, listen, everybody wants to be charitable. Everybody wants to help their neighbor. But what do they tell you on an airplane? Boys and girls, when you're on an airplane and they lose pressure, the masks drop down. And what do they tell you to do with your mask? They tell you to share your mask with as many people. No, they don't tell you that. They tell you to give your mask away to the. No, they don't tell you that either. Then what is it that they tell you when your mask drops in an airplane? They tell you to put your own mask on first and then help the person next to you. That's what has to happen. So anyway, it was pandemonium yesterday. When I finished the show, oh my God, my phone is going off. I'm getting text messages. There's press conferences. I can't keep up. And of course, I've got regular stuff going on. And it's hitting the fan. Ottawa is in meltdown. And of course, Trudeau is on the phone with the premiers. He's trying to get a meeting. He got it today. It'll happen this morning. They'll probably have a press conference this afternoon, some type of united front. But she's in for a bumpy road. If I was an airline captain, I'd say, fasten your seatbelts, passengers, because it's about to get fun. But what I can promise you on this show is that I will always shoot you straight. I will always tell you the truth. And the media, I don't know. I'll leave the media to the media. But I will shoot you straight, and if you got any questions, comments, concerns, there's no such thing as a silly question. It's kind of a complicated matter. It is. I try to make it as digestible as I can. I like to try and take everybody along for the ride and make sure everybody is in the loop on stuff. And if you've got questions, feel free to fire it away. And if I don't have the answers, I'll get them for you. And, of course, we've got AI that can help with that as well. So, but anyway, those are my things to watch. U.S. dollar, price of groceries, and, the rest of it is just going to be noise, political posturing, and say it like it is, Kevin O'Leary. Love him. Oh, isn't he fantastic? It's just too bad that we couldn't get him to run up here, but oh well. We'll do the best we can. Molly says the people Trump picked looks like a reality TV show. It's embarrassing. I think it will all work out. This will all work out for the better. I'm very optimistic, Molly. But you know what? Nothing good ever came without hard work and a little discomfort, maybe even a little pain. It's tough, but it will happen. And I think that things will turn around. I'm very optimistic. And quite honestly, if a kick in the butt is what Donald needed to do to Justin to wake him up, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Crushing our economy would be an awful thing. But I don't think that's going to happen because it's why would you lop off your own arm? He may be silly, he may be a little crazy to some people, but he's not that crazy. Blessed Mama says, "Oh right. Put your own mask on first." Yep. You betcha. Bless him. I'd like to be a fly on the wall for that premier's meeting. Oh, wow. Left needs to talk to the right, and the right needs to talk to the left. Well, that is the much bigger issue. Bill Maher had something on the other day that said that there are people south of the border who are not going to attend Thanksgiving at a family or friend's house this weekend because of the election. That is just sad. Think about that for a minute. Really? You're not going to go to the home of somebody you love or somebody that you enjoy because they voted for the person you didn't want to vote for? You really need to think about that. You really need to mull over that. Because that to me just seems like we're at a place where, we're seeing these social media companies splinter off, and the left are talking to the left and the right are talking to the right. And Ryan's point is excellent. And one of my favorite people on the planet, actually, I've got a handful of favorite people, are left-wing nut jobs. And I tell them so. They call me a right-wing nut job. And we love each other and we hug each other. And we do it in jest, and we have a debate, and we have drinks, and we're always respectful. But I think because we all joke around a lot, we've got a good sense of humor. We don't take things too seriously, realizing we have zero impact unless we're the prime minister or the president. We don't really have much say. But I love talking to them because sometimes they change my mind, and sometimes I change theirs, and that's kind of how this is supposed to work, isn't it? I don't know. Then why talk? Why have a show? Why have a conversation? If you just want to agree with everybody all the time. Quentin says, I voted for JT and he's still welcome at my place. Well, we can't be friends anymore. He's not welcome at my place. I met him. He's an ass. Nah, no way. But he's a human being, I don't wish him any ill will. He's just, some people, we've said this before, are bad at their jobs. He's bad at his job. Would you want me working at Quentin's hair salon cutting your hair? No. If I showed up at Quentin's and started cutting hair and started, just completely messing everything. And I'm the best hair cutter guy. I'm the best hair cutter guy. Come and see me. I'm Tyler. I'm the best hair cutter guy. And people be like, we don't want to go there anymore. Tyler's kind of nuts. No, I believe I'm the best hair cutter guy. Sit down. Then people are like, you're nuts, man. What's wrong with you? You should not be a hair cutter guy. Go do something else that you might be a little bit better at. Life is far too short to have grudges over a twit. Agree to disagree. Well, and I fear that it's larger than that, but I think we've just lost the art of conversation, quite honestly. I think that people just can't talk to each other without getting into some big knockdown drag out fight, which is too bad. They need to sit and soak at the Clarso Spa. We could all get together, have a soak in the spa, the Clarso Nordic Spa at the beautiful Elkhorn Resort, Clear Lake. Why not give the gift of the Elkhorn Resort this holiday season? They've got gift cards available, elkhornresort.mb.ca. What a beautiful resort. The hotel, the water slides there. They've got outdoor hot tubs that aren't the Clarso. They're on the other side of the property. And, of course, they've got a beautiful restaurant and bar. It is a 12-month-a-year playground at the Elkhorn Resort, so give it this holiday season. elkhornresort.mb.ca. At Auto Fashion, they are doing amazing things to vehicles across southwestern Manitoba as they continue to come from right across Western Canada to get their hail damage fixed up, to get their cars detailed or fine auto finishing, to get those scratches and dents all buffed out and replaced. And, of course, they've got paintless dent repair. They're SGI, MPI accredited, and they're easy to find now. Because they're at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet, next to the car wash. You'll look for the Green A's. You'll see them. Cass and Herman, family-owned, locally owned and operated, great little family business. And they'd love to see you if you have any issues with the outside of your vehicle because they're passionate about what they do. Really good folks. And at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, they too have got a Black Friday sale going on. You could save an extra $1,000 on your EV purchase. In addition to the provincial incentives, there's federal incentives, there's special financing available. And Black Friday is not just the day for big screen TVs and red hot deals at the mall. Car dealerships got them too, and Murray's is no exception. And Westman's #1 EV destination is Murray GM in Brandon. So go pay him a visit. If you're looking for an EV, you know of somebody that is, you've got lots of questions about running an electric vehicle, its distance, how far it could go. They've got the best lineup of anybody because they've got the Equinox, comes in gas, comes as an EV. The Blazer comes in gas, comes as an EV. Silverado comes in gas, comes in an EV. Door A, door B. And the Hummer, too, all at Murray GM, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Oh, yes. My neighbor calls me a nut job. As long as people can have a laugh, as long as you have some type of semblance of humor, then I think maybe that's what's lost. I don't know. It's all going to be okay. Stock up on U.S. dollars. Buy your fruits and veggies when they're on sale and anything else coming in from the States. Because we are going to hit a 60-cent dollar. You heard it here first. By this time, by summertime of 2025, we will have a 62-cent dollar. So, with that information, best to stock up. Go to the bank, open a U.S. or your credit union, of course, and open a U.S. savings account. Convert some stuff over. Anyone can do it. And this way, you've got just a little bit of a savings account. Cindy is going to Grand Forks for the long weekend. She's going to be cold, and she might be a little pricey. I can't wait to hear when you get back. Have some Chick-fil-A for me. Oh, man, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. The best. Oh, man. We're going to go back to the beach in Florida here. And before we do that, we do have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Hey, thank you for joining us, you guys. We're going to move the party over to Twitch, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And you can get the show in podcast form at tylerglenshow.com. That will include both hours. It's abbreviated. It's a 40-minute version. And that is uploaded every day over the lunch hour at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts, okay? And in the meantime, we're going to move the party over to Twitch for our VIP members. And you can join for free. You can also watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com. So, Joni, thank you. Keith Bazin, good to see you, pal. John Fitzgerald and the rest of our TikTokers, thank you for being here. And we'll see you again tomorrow or over on Twitch. Excellent, excellent. All right. Rock and roll hoochie coo. Rock and roll hoochie coo. So Taylor Swift came in at number 2 for Billboard's biggest stars, pop stars of all time in the music business. I can't wait to see who number 1 is. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. X, have a great day. Catch you tomorrow or over on Twitch, okay? Thank you, YouTube. Likewise, we're moving the party over to Twitch. Thank you, thank you. And for our Facebook friends, thanks for being here, guys. We'll catch you again.